Hi, um, happy Christmas Eve, or whatever. I just finished stuffing my face, like, honestly, this is my napkin of wiping my face after stuffing it. So, leftovers from what they ate last night on their family, yeah. I was told the calamari was all mine, so I was like, okay, cool. Yes, I just stuffed a whole lot of deep-fried, breaded calamari down my gullet. I don't mind the chewiness, it was pretty good. Um, then I took my vitamins, and yeah, here we go. I was running a little late 'cause my normal pattern got a little disrupted, but that's okay. I'm not a anyways, we're not gonna get into that. Even though me patiently waiting in the side was a problem. But anyways, what video game? Oh yes, please and thank you. There's links below, you know. 90% bug free. Um, I don't know if I can honestly agree with that, but let's go and see what our free gift is. Oh, we okay. When did they give them out then? Damn it. 'Tis the next day, right? I guess we'll check on the end of the stream. They might not be up yet to change it. Yeah, you'd think something would be on a timer, you know, like 12 a.m. Phew, there you go. Whatever area code they're in, or time zone. Sorry, time zone. Because area codes don't change from, the time. They're just different. What are those things called? Different phone numbers and jurisdictions and precincts and school districts. It's a lot to do with area codes. But because they round up like I think there's like every so often whenever they're building new stuff, then they end up doing I don't think it's like a hearing, but I think it's like a meeting or something to see what the new what this new actual area is going to fall into, this district or that district for the school, and or the precinct is going to have to be shepherding these people. Well, technically they are shepherding. I mean, hey. So, police are supposed to be peacekeepers, okay? What does a shepherd's dog do? They protect the flock, and they also, this is not religious. This is just farm related, okay? Chill. They protect the flock, and then they herd them into not getting into mischief or going through the forest or. Oh wow. So, I think I'm surrounded. Hi. Oh, sorry. I'm really sorry about that. Alright, fine, let's just... Let me just... Okay. Thank you. Oh, there's a baby kitty! Okay, this one's yellow with orange stripes. No, wait. Yeah, I must look scary like that. Hold on. Green eyes still. You think we could pull off, like, a brown? I'm thinking it would be more poppin' with a, So cute. He's so cute. I think it'd be more poppin' with a red, like, red stripes. I'm trying to get a better look. Because I don't think it's yellow. Yellow is way too bright. So I'm gonna just make it the orange that I have. And then, oh. Okay. That's an interesting way of making the mouth. And then they gave it like a unibrow. It's pretty cool. I don't have any problem with people with unibrow. It's like, hey, that's just how your body overcompensated. Whatever. You want to pluck it, you pluck it. If you don't, whatever. I'm gonna briefly look for a minute, and then I'm gonna just shrug and then move on. Okay, so what do I have that I can make green with? We should make lime green eyes. Well, the black one has lime green. What other kinds of green do we have? I don't know. Maybe if I balance it with a type of wood. A geisha looks pretty color. I mean, let's just hold on a second. No one said they had to be fully this color or that color. Or we could use some of that sand, but then we'd still need like a base thing. Excuse me. Okay, so geisha wood. Okay, that is another orange though. Maybe if we get an orange, orange coloring. Is that kitty pushing the llama? It totally is. Kitty's OP. That kitty is adorable. Sorry. Anyways. Yeah, you're free, kitty. You're free. Go find your mama. Okay, so I do need green. Okay, there's a lot of blue. And then yellow. just have to do the sunflowers then. Okay. Because if memory serves me, well, serves me right, you make blue, well, you mix blue and yellow and make green. I don't know, I learned this in kindergarten, maybe it's not a useful thing, but yellow, flip, hold on a second, don't take that. Alright, so that's yeah, it's in perpetual state of burning. Give me a second. Blue. No green? Can I not make green? Do I honestly have to get a cacti? Okay. What is that? Okay, dokie. So it's gonna kind of be adventure time. I'm gonna try to build most of the kitty while I'm here, but there's no promises. I'm gonna start color coding sheep here, I swear. Alright, so taking that with me. Okay, taking these over to help that other guy. I know I've been in the village too long. Alright, so. Just looking for the little orange kitty. Oh, there it is. I don't want to scare it, I just want to peek at it. That's cute. I mean, it was a lovely surprise Minecraft did for me. Well, for us, I guess. I think it's all about me. Must have saw that we were harassing the orange kitty in the other village and was like, oh, maybe they want an orange kitty. Hey. Okay, you want amosite. I think I know where some of that is. Purple. Magenta. Okay. Looks more purple to me, but it's grand, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I got something kind of... The other one has 9. Why is it that you're so high up in there? Flip. Alright, so I don't want to buy those. Hmm. You only let me buy 3? Cut me off after 3. Can't believe him. Well, no, I wasn't trying to throw that one down. Let me throw this one down. I got to strip the bark off of this one acacia tree just to see what it would look like paired with. Oh, that's not a bad color. It's a different texture, but you know, hey, guess what? We could do it this way. Uh, 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 it still looks good. I think it looks good. I think we're gonna do that this way. Yep, I've already decided. This is how it's gonna go. All right, so how many spaces did I leave in between that? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Well, the little tiger kitty had the white paws. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, help! Help! You really? I mean, like, serious. Who are you? I'm reporting you, Jade. Okay, I'm sorry. I just hope that this might go bad. Hold on. I think, yeah, that's what I was afraid was gonna happen. Okay, so maybe further back, maybe forward. Maybe I can make it this way. And I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 that way. Okay. One. This is just a place marker. I will do it orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. Did I miscount? Because 15 seems way too long. No, I mean, it does look long. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And I stopped at 14, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't know. That seems like it's taking up a lot of space this way. Maybe if I make it the other way. It's a staring contest, I see. What? You don't think I'd build it the way I could get up? You little faith. Alright, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, yeah, alright. That's gonna be where the bud is, and then we're gonna go... Whoops, one color. I believe it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay. No, I think there's one more layer. I could skip out on one space. Okay. Right. Did I accidentally hit him? I'm sorry. I guess. Hold on, let's check. Nope, and only goes to the 13 mark and then goes down from there. Got it. I believe there were 2 spaces. 1, 2. 1, 2. Alright, this is getting a little out of hand. I guess I don't have flip. My apologies. Is that 13? Okay. I'm sorry. I do. I have enough. I'm not yet. No, we're not talking about the whole thing of that thing. So. See, I kind of want to build it first and then carve out where I want the stripes to be. But I'm thinking if I build it all in white, then I'll know how many more I need. So let's just play around with this a little bit. I believe it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then 3 up and 1 up. Everybody's like, oh, you building? Oh, yeah? Okay, cool. Let me get in your way. And I'm just like, why? Oh, you know, you don't really need to see while you're doing this. It's like, well, yeah, I kind of do. Forgot the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So. Oh, you know what? I could put it right here. That makes sense. Okay. And then I could always come back and then put like a little carpet over top of it. just to lay it over top. Maybe it's a magical cat. Damn it. Okay, so that would mean Okay, well, that definitely needs to be there. Mm. Oh, damn. Okay, I need more geisha wood. Hmm. Thank you. 3 haircuts. Anyone want a haircut? Don't listen to the complaints of the last guy. Anyone want a freak haircut? I believe I cut hair well, but whatever. Oh, flip. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. Okay. I did have water right there. I don't know. I guess I just lost all logic, maybe, when it came to that. And I got water right there, too. acacia trees over that way. I thought that little kitty was like a wolf for a second. I was like, is that a wolf pup? Really? Where's my sword? I kind of felt like they were laughing at me. Just for that free haircut. Oh. Yeah, of course. Damn. I was like, oh wow, he's following me down here. Oh, no, I'm glitching. Holy flip! Oh, he scared me. Weirdly enough, I do a lot of weird noises when I get like just startled. It's like it's not in rapid succession or whatever, but it is like I'll either say eep or holy flip or some other stuff. I don't like being like snuck up on, and not many people can actually sneak up on me, so it's like it's an event when someone actually does. It's like, holy flip, where the fuck did you come from? I go eep, meep, and some other ones. Did you want to be a part of the village? Because I could totally put you in there. I mean, if that's what you're wanting. No pressure. Okay, so... Maybe I should make that one too. Okay, imagine green eyes and you can't see those little piercing eyes that look a little freaky. Alright, so. Hmm. What do I do on the other side? Just two? Okay. Right, I want to make two length white boots, and then I can make this one, and this one, and this one. Oh, flip. 1, 2, 3. One, two, 1, 2, 3. I need 6 more, 7 more acacia. Okay. 7 more acacia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. More orange. Ha, 7-Eleven. Funny enough. Alright, so. It's like, where's my. Hi. It's like I feel like something's behind me, and then it's like a. I was like, oh, okay, okay. Yeah, we're good. It's like 3 so far. Should be 11. Oh, got 13. Alright. Might have lost count. Just might have. Baby, bam, bam. Yeah, I'll make a few extra just in case, you know, it could be a creeper and I might need these blocks just out of nowhere, so make 13 of them. Should have paired it with honey blocks. I mean, no. Do I have any NSI here? Yes, I do. Let's swap over to this. Let me go grab some andesite. Quick look here. More acacia tree tiles. Wait a minute. No, those are jungle. The dirt. I've already taken all the acacia tree stuff out. Okay. I need to go mess with some more acacia tree. I need 7. 7 blocks. Some wild neighborhood over here. Possibly this one. I wasn't counting. I'm mostly trying to focus on 6? Really? That's it? Okay. They're going to end up hurting themselves. Like, I don't understand why people want to hurt themselves on me. They see me swinging. I mean, do they really have a death wish? I may not like self-delete them or whatnot, but holy flip. Did they knock out one of my torchbearers? Holy flip. I hate those things. I do want the coal. Oh, flip. You're a little worse for wears. Glad to see you still alive, though. Am I unable to pick that up? Flip. I need space. Whoop. No kaboom. Alright, so don't... Could combine that. Yeah, really? Really? Punks. Thank you. Oh, is that like really friendly time over here? Flip. I need to get the flip out of here. It's just a little bit aggravating how the iron golems don't take out the creepers and they do the most damage. It's very, very aggravating. Did he forget how to use the door? The mason. I just saw the mason. Now I'm seeing the cleric too. Were they having some sort of secret rendezvous? Maybe I shouldn't be nosy. That's quite the story though. I mean, but I'm not gonna be nosy. I can still be speculative. Speculative, there's a word and I'm butchering it. But I'm sure that you can catch my my drift on what I'm trying to talk about. Oh, flip. Oh, goody. Flip's sake, I'm gonna have to make this longer. I don't have a lead over here. Alright, I need to go grab a lead. I'm like, I'm not gonna need one over here. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, flip. Why? Because I try not to over prepare. Because then people sit there and speculate that you're. I said it right that time. But, so people sit there and they say that you're crazy when you over prepare. I'm like, what? No, you're crazy for under preparing. But then I do go a little overboard with my preparing. But so, so suffice to say, I'd rather be over prepared than under prepared. Whoops. Damn it. Come here. Come on, Max. Okay, Max. We're gonna try to do this nice and gently. Alright. No harm done. Okay. Why can't I jump off this? I'm trying to check to see if they can jump off this. Okay. So it's looking pretty okay. I mean, but alright, so geisha wood first. Was I doing it? I think this way. I don't know why I thought that I needed to pick something up with that, but yeah, hey, whatever. Oh yeah, it was this one. That's the tail. Okay. So almost. I mean, it's kind of stripy. It's kinda. What do you think? Alright, so I forgot that I'm going to need to make some beds, so I need more of the orange. Crap, I would have been one short too. I'm short and I just did a play on words about being short. So anyways, it caught my fancy. It caught my fancy. Oh, they were like, oh, she's looking. Let's just do something really quick. Or I'm just that scary. Roar. I'm sorry. It's not often I'm scary, but I don't like people being like frightened of me. Like, not really. I may do the occasional, like, you know, practical joke of, you know, hiding behind something and then just go, hey. But, like, or, rawr. But, I don't really like being scary. Oh, hey, excuse me. I have to walk through you. Move this. You know what? Let me move that a quick pull. I don't think I have enough of that yet. Hi. I definitely don't have enough of that. You want nether quartz? What are you gonna do with the nether quartz? Yeah, okay, be secretive. So this leads down. Yeah, I'm gonna make them like a weird quick pull too. So I know where the flip they are. Alright, so I need to make, let's say about 8 or 9 more orange dye. And do I have any skeleton bones on me? I do. It's like, what? Hello. Hi-lo. Are you high or you low? Let's see. I'm here, kitty. Aww, look how cute the kitty is. Got 7. Possibly need one more. Really? Alright, so Excuse me, kitty. Of course, because I'm not standing really close to it, and I don't have this weird kind of magical power where things go into my inventory. But whatever, flip that. I mean, yeah, let's just continuously have to jump on like really high levels to get it. It's just irking me a little bit, just a little bit. Alright, so. Hi. Excuse me. Orange dye, and then fluffy things. 2 of these would be nice. Okay. I mean, I might get better deals. I might. Maybe I should put like. Well, I already have a mending. So maybe it'd be a nice area for a leather worker. I already have the thing done. Oh, flip. Let me go grab some of this. Just in case. I grabbed 3 to 1 because I can get a whole heck of a lot of zombie villagers stuck in one location, but I can only cure them with 1 apple at a time. So that's why I got that ratio. I normally can't cure all 4, which is odd and weird. I apologize. Something always flippin' happens, and it's very annoying. Thank you. I think it's gonna look cute with like a little black cauldron next to this this one's foot. Hi, leather worker. Oh, you like Moo Moo leather, huh? Okay. Oh, you punk. Orange and white bed. Uh-oh. It sounds like somebody either fell off or... Hold up. You really spawned up there. He just hit one of my guys. 1, 2, 3. Okay, they're all fine. Thank you for trying to come to my aid, Sam. It's like for that. I'm going to where I saw some the other time. Trying to put them in a boat and take them all the way up is kind of aggravating. Flip. You saw nothing, sheepy. Ah. Give me your bones. Flip. I've come for your bones. Give me your bones. Well. Oh. Damn, sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. Flip. I need to find somewhere to eat. Nope, nothing in the catch. Thanks for the boost, I guess. Well, I'm not really seeing any, zombie villagers. At least in the safety of not getting thrown off of a mountain and looking down. Oh wow. Okay. So there must have been an Enderman in the area? And he decided to pull from that spot right there? Don't ask me why, because I'm still trying to figure that out. Okay. Trying to knock down my defenses. Oh. still need to go on an adventure to a desert area so that I can get some cacti. I'm like, I'm not gonna eat green. Why do I even bother with like getting a cactus? But then it's like, I should have grabbed a damn cactus. Hi. No? You good? Alright. Okay, so first off, I need to go down to the mines before I go on any adventure and grab that andesite, whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, something like that. Now I can dirt this up. Okay. Now, let's make some of this fertilizer. Acacia trees. Sprout. Is this one too close to another one? Nope. But that's all of my, my sprout power. It's been a long time since I sprouted. Yeah, okay, so, what I'm meaning by that, or like referring to with that, is whenever you, are younger, like a juvenile, you end up having growth spurts, and they call it a sprout. You know, people are sprouting, you know, like you're sprouting up like a beanpole and whatnot. So I guess it was like just around the area I was in, but it kind of stayed. You hear a flavorful text, you kind of hold on to it. But anyways, I gotta go on an adventure to the can't recall what it's called now. Whoops. I don't want to go all the way to the forest temple, but there was a desert on the way, so I might just go after the desert. I just found crumbs in my my covers. So I use these for Ready By too, so Don't want them to sit there and get smushed even more in the cover. I feel like I'm in a permanent corner timeout time, you know? Anyways. You kind of look like you need repairs, but you don't. Sorry, Alice. Okay. So I still need to put that down. And this, and that. You know what? Hey. Thank you. I mean, I do have a little worker over there that would very much appreciate that, and I still need to drop down this wool. I'm gonna go to the cave and get some andesite and these site. I don't know how to say that. I saw the honey. I'm ignoring it right now. Because then I'd have to double back and go back into the village, but I'm wasting, yeah, I'm burning daylight or whatever. That's gravel. Whee! Headphones are bothering me. I had to slide them back. This is why I saved my stone, just in case I get villagers that want that. Did you hear that? Oh, I hear it coming closer. I hear it coming closer. It's gonna be able to attack me. Now it can't. Alright, so grab this. Whee! I'm so glad I put a minecart going up and down. Makes it so fast. Hey! So I guess I can only go down a certain level. Interesting. Just like I couldn't sprout an iron golem down a certain level. Where? Hey. Mason. You can build that thing you've always wanted to build. Or something along the lines of that. I'll probably be getting that. What is this? Block of quartz. Hmm. I might just have to get a whole, like, get another stone cutter thing going. I have a bunch of masons so I can have all the variety of different stone work. Make a huge mural or something. Could be nifty. Where'd the leather worker go? Speaking of which. Hey. Yeah, I kind of want to make an orange door for that, so I'm gonna wait for some of these acacia trees to actually sprout. I just wasted the energy. Okay. Alright, so... Unfortunately, I don't have anything for you at this time, but I will be looking for stuff for you. Don't worry, little fisherman. I feel so bad about that now. Alright, so... Okay, I want to leave that right there, but then I want to put this right here. Okay, I think I'm set up to go on an adventure. I have lots of arrows, I have lots of food. To the desert. Cross the... You know what, let's just go all the way this way. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be collecting wool on the way, since that is now a necessity. Don't even mention race. Don't mention race at all. We're gonna pretend like they don't exist. For flip's sake. It was so blissfully quiet without them. Where are you going? I need your bones. Thank you. Could you imagine somebody running after, like, still animated, like, skeletons and going, like, I need your bones! Oh, goodness. I must be a crazy person. Going after things that could kill me. I need to eat this. You are in my way of eating this. Really? Really? Alright, fine. Take you all on! Until I can't, then I'll hide for a little bit and recoup and then take you all on again! For flip's sakes. I hate limitations. But anyways. Here we go. Playing a game. Mother flippin'. I'm afraid to swing whenever I turn around because I'm gonna accidentally hit one of the people that are helping me. That's the worst part about it, though. Punk. Or it doesn't even register that I'm swinging at it. Alright, so. Hi. How are you? Doing good? That's grand. If only I had a fire sword, I'd go after so many chickens so that one could pick up chicken. That one's only going to pick up diamond axes. I didn't know how they functioned first, okay? They killed my torchbearers, and I was like, that is actually something that I could use. I just thought it looked cute whenever they're walking around with a little torch. Okay, hold on. First off, refill. Second off, skedaddle. It's the ancient art of getting the flip out and running. Not running with the tail between the legs, it is running for a better approach for tomorrow. Needing more time to plan. There's also the running away today to bring an army tomorrow. Or, yeah, something like that. Shouldn't have acted in aggression. Alright, so I get touchy. So, moving on. So let me know if you see any, cacti. I couldn't remember what they were called, so they're blah, blah. That's what they're now called, blah, blah. I was like green plant thingies, spikies. I flippin' love cacti, but I just couldn't think of what the flip they were called. That looks like a treasure that I hadn't found yet. You can tell I haven't found it because I have a pillar. I have a map of it. And it has possibly, there's nothing around where it should be. So it's like, yeah, that was the most frustrating one that I still can't find the treasure for. I'm just gonna skedaddle. Forget this. Flip that. Ooh. Ooh. That cave system looked pretty fun. But we have a mission to get green dye. I'm gonna have to make a desert area. I just know it. I'm gonna have to. I have like 4 stacks of stuff around there. Ooh, I could. Well, that would make a beach area. It's like that little area around the pond. I could make that into a desert area. And then throw up a few cacti so that I can have green anytime I need. And then make like a little desert village. I want to see the villagers and all their little wear around themselves. Holy flip. And after it looks like a massively huge village, And I have so many damn iron giants that iron golems that that are going to keep the villagers safe to the point where I don't have to worry that my mender or my OP weaponsmiths and stuff are going to die. Then I might be happy. I was like, that doesn't quite taste like my green tea. Oh, it is. It just has some collagen in it. Collagen peptides. A lot of people are taking it for some like weird reasons, but I'm taking it so that my arthritis is not so owie. You know what I could? No, I'm not gonna go around. I'll just go through. It's like if they didn't make it in this form, I'd still be eating cartilage that I normally eat, and I still eat the cartilage. But and the gristle and stuff off of things. Gristle is like the fat content mixed with a little bit of cartilage and whatnot. I'm not ashamed of it. That's a part of the body of which I eat. So I'm just like, okay, um, gonna eat it. Still food. I was kind of mulling over the fact of like there's a cow in front of me and I have a villager who's a leather worker. Do I go after what he needs or do I just continue on? And I'm like, I have myrtleized a lot of flipping cows. I have eaten them too, but oh hey, new color. Thank you. But yeah, no shame. I'm trying to eat everything. Did you know that you cannot eat certain animals' brains? Being a certain animal? I'm not allowed to discuss what type of animal, but they think that they're sentient creatures. So, I think that gives a really big hint. So, but if these sentient creatures eat other of their kind's sentient creature like brain, then they end up going mad. And I'm like, oh, alright, well, that's kind of a little disappointment. Because if people went all Mad Max and stuff, I was quite curious about certain things. I mean, if I can get in touch with someone and they can just explain it, that'd be great. But, yeah. So, since we're talking about weird and disgusting things already, I have another weird and disgusting thing to talk about. So, back in the day, shaman, well, I'm guessing they still do that. Shaman feed certain types of mushrooms to reindeer and deer-like creatures to harvest their piss. Don't ask me how they harvest it. I have run through several different scenarios of my own. I'm sure that you may